Now, recall that at the beginning of the video, I mentioned that progression refers to taking things slowly and systematically and gradually improving and increasing your intensity, duration of your volume, right? Now, there are some times when we feel that we don't have the mood or the energy to keep up the pace or to keep up the intensity at that new positive level. So let's say that now that you're doing 7,000 steps a day for a couple of days, right? And you started with 5,000 steps a day a couple of weeks back. But on one particular day, you feel that your energy is low, you feel a little sleepy, and perhaps you feel a little lazy to work out, to do your 7,000 steps. Now, it is okay to slow things down. So instead of doing your 7,000 steps a day on that particular day, you can actually regress and do slightly lesser. So how much lesser? It depends. It's better for you to do something than nothing, right? But of course, if you want to follow the system that we're having, we can always follow that 5 to 10% rule. So if you're doing 7,000 steps for the past few days and you want to regress it a bit, you can regress by 10%. And 10% in this case would be about 700 steps and do about, let's say, 6,300 steps. That's about 10% less. Yeah, it is less daunting. The body, since you don't have the mood, the body don't want to move as much as you did the past few days. You just need to do a small regression. And you know what? When you're ready to go back to your 7,000 steps a day level, you just do a quick reset at 7,000 steps and just do it from there on. You do not need to go all the way back to 5,000. Just because you have no mood or lazy to do your walk for 7,000 steps and you're now doing 6,003 does not mean that it is a failure. It is a success. You did clock 6,300 steps. This goes the same also to your fat loss or weight loss journey. Yeah. So when you are at home, you're in control. When you're outside, less control because you have no choice but to buy the food that's available outside. Now, what happens when you travel? So you've been good in Singapore, you've been working out about 4 or 5 times a week, let's say, yeah, and then suddenly when you go for your work trip, when you go for your holiday, it drops to 1 or 2 times that particular week. Is it okay? It's perfectly fine. Life is not that, right? It goes up and down. Yeah. So instead of traveling and not doing anything, once or twice a week is great. That's a regression. And of course, when you're back to your home country, you can always restart again. And this time around, you don't have to restart from once a week. You can go back to 5 or 4 times a week. This goes the same with your food. You've been good, you've been eating clean in your home country. When you travel, sometimes you've got no choice. It is okay, regress, and when you come back to Singapore, get back to that level you're at, and then you go up, progress again. So remember, sometimes in order to take a step forward, we need to take a step back.